Nightmare bacteria spreading across U.S. hospitals. Stay away from U.S. hospitals and stop dropping antibiotics like they're candy. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, nightmare bacteria that are resistant to almost all antibiotics are spreading across U.S. hospitals. The CDC found 221 cases in 2017 of a rare breed of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. 1 in 4 germ samples analyzed by the CDC found special genes that allow them to spread resistance to other bacteria. The CDC also said 11% of people tested carried these superbugs without displaying any symptoms. People infected with these bacteria spread the disease to other people in the hospital, such as patients, doctors, and nurses. These people can then in turn act as silent carriers and infect others even if they don't become sick themselves. According to the CDC, every year about 2 million Americans are sickened from antibiotic-resistant infections, while more than 23,000 patients are killed. Did you wash your hands?
Millions of bacteria-infected mosquitoes to be released in Fresno. The life sciences arm of Google's parent company Alphabet plans to release 20 million bacteria-infected mosquitoes in Fresno, California, in hopes this will wipe out the mosquito population that could potentially be carrying the Zika virus. The company uses larval rearing robots to raise Aedes aegypti mosquitoes with the naturally occurring Wolbachia bacteria. The mosquitoes are then separated into females and males to ensure only the males are released. When the infected males mate with female mosquitoes, any eggs produced will not be able to hatch, thus eliminating the wild Aedes aegypti mosquito population. About 1 million infected male mosquitoes will be released in Fresno over a 20-week period. The mosquitoes will be released by specially designed vans in 2 300-acre neighborhoods. Other technology companies in the U.S., including Microsoft, are also developing automated and robotic ways to improve the way we can combat mosquitoes.
Disneyland shuts down 2 cooling towers after Legionnaire's outbreak. If you're thinking about a trip to Disneyland, now is the perfect time. Disneyland has shut down 2 of its 18 cooling towers after an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease. 12 cases of the bacteria-caused illness were discovered about 3 weeks ago among people who went to Anaheim or Disneyland. Legionnaire's disease is a severe lung infection caused by Legionella bacteria through exposure to contaminated water or mist. The source of the mist can be air conditioning units, showers, or hot tubs. It is not contagious between humans. It is treated with antibiotics. Disney is now waiting on health officials to see when the 2 towers can be put back online.
Hepatitis A epidemic hits San Diego. At least 16 people have died and more than 400 have been hospitalized following an outbreak of the deadly hepatitis A virus in America's finest city. The hepatitis A virus in San Diego is spread through contact with a fecally contaminated environment or person to person. It attacks the liver and can be fatal. Roughly 2/3 of those infected are homeless and/or drug users. To combat the spread of the disease, city crews have begun power washing the streets with a bleach solution known to kill the virus. Officials have already set up hand washing stations in areas where the homeless congregate and deployed an additional 40 around the county. Free vaccinations are also available and recommended to anyone frequenting downtown. Hepatitis A vaccines work by prompting the body to produce antibodies against the disease. San Diego's precautionary efforts are modeled after those implemented in Los Angeles, where it proved effective. In addition to street spraying, installing hand-washing stations, and administering vaccines, city officials are also looking into providing more bathroom access downtown.
Madagascar hit by the plague. Madagascar is currently experiencing a deadly outbreak of the plague. Yeah, the plague. More than 30 people have died in Madagascar from the plague, with over 230 confirmed cases. The African island nation usually sees 400 cases of plague a year. This year, a majority of the cases are pneumonic plague, which targets the lungs and is transmitted through coughing. It's the deadliest form of plague and can cause death within 24 hours. The WHO has delivered more than 1 million doses of antibiotics to help combat the spread of the disease. 2 regions on the island nation have been hit particularly hard: eastern Madagascar and the center of the island in Antananarivo. Public gatherings have been banned in response to the outbreak. Officials have also put in place screening protocols at the country's main airport.